Hey everybody! Greetings, greetings. I am coming to you live today to talk about everyday adventures and are you being adventurous every day? And what does that even mean? And what does that even look like? So, let's start with what does it even mean? Adventures. And really, adventures means a lot of things. It means getting out of your comfort zone. It means finding the things that thrill you. And it really is also another way of getting into your flow, into that energy where time just passes quickly because you're so involved, you're so present, you're so in the moment, you're so enjoying what you're doing. And this looks like many different things, and it varies from everybody of what sounds more adventurous and fun to you versus what sounds so scary but also thrilling and uplifting to you if you really do it. So basically, you can find lots of ways to be adventurous. So many of you watching, of course, are already adventurous, at least in certain areas of your life. You are adventurous when it comes to your travels. Maybe you are a big thrill seeker. You're totally up for doing the unplanned route and skydiving, scuba diving, and just that physical pursuit. And you may also really be into the inward adventure, which is something that you might think is opposite of adventure, but it's not. Inward adventures are when you take the time to truly get to know yourself, to meditate, to have stillness, to check in with yourself to see what you really, really, truly want to do with the world. It's a spiritual practice. It's being okay with being alone with your thoughts, which can be super, super scary. Who wants to think about their thoughts when your mind is so noisy sometimes? But the more you explore your inner adventure, the more this really does become a place where you can just explore and enjoy what comes of just getting to know you. So I feel like I'm going all over the place because there's so much to talk about when you talk about adventure, because I love it. I love this stuff. So anyway, but the point is, how can you add adventure to your life every day? Because often you're waiting for the weekends to make that happen if you're working through the work week, or you're waiting for your next big vacation, which is still a couple months out. And there is this element where it's so important to at least bring that essence of what really gets you going, what gets you excited, what taps into your explorer's heart, your nomadic heart, your hero's journey, and distill that into every day. So, how do you do that? Well, I've got a couple tips for you just to get started with this. So, tip number 1 on living your daily adventures is check out this channel because here is where we really do pull in themes every week of how you can be living more adventurously. So, for example, this week has been to play, to go to a playground and get on a swing, play duck, duck, goose, do something as your adult self. You don't need to bring a kid along to make it happen, because there is a thrill and a flow of just feeling and remembering what it feels like to get on a swing, go down a slide, get on a seesaw, though ideally you would want somebody with you to do that one, or it's kind of boring. So anyway, that is one example that it's so simple. It's clearly not the same as going on a donkey ride in Santorini or playing polo or surfing, those kinds of adventures. But It's something you can do wherever you are. Wherever you are, you can find a park with a playground and just have that moment. So, tip number 2 for you is to start noticing. Start noticing for yourself, what have you stopped doing that you used to love doing? How have you disconnected a little bit more from the world than maybe you used to be when you were in college or when you were in school or when you are traveling? How is it that you can take one step that you challenge yourself to do to keep that thrill, to change something up, to explore a new neighborhood, to talk to a stranger, to eat a weird food, something you discover at a grocery store, to write poetry. There's a lot that you can do that really does turn into an adventure because it's something that's different, it's something that's new or something you haven't done in a while. It can tap into your creativity, it can tap into physical challenges like play basketball, get a group together to do that, learn to tango or play golf, and all of that sort of thing. So basically what I'm telling you is there's so many ways that you can be adventurous, that you can find and explore for yourself, or you can subscribe to this channel and get extra ideas from that. And you can also check out my 10-day adventure challenge, so you'll have every day of new adventure challenges, which I'm going to include in the description below. And that's just the start of it, because I love adventure, you love adventure. Let's have more adventure because it's good for you. It's important, and it's a way to just come back to who you are, to alignment of what you love most, to your resiliency, to practicing your boldness, to feeling more confident because you are challenging yourself every day to do something new, to try something new, to flip your perspective, to connect in a different way, to really hone in on your senses and to just feel amazing. So that's what I've got for you today, and I will check in with you later. Have a fabulous weekend. Bye now.